Do you need some help getting ready for the Praxis Early Childhood Education exam? That's exam code 5025. My name is Elizabeth. I'm a college professor and a test prep expert with Study.com. In this video, we'll walk through 4 sample social studies questions from the exam covering identity, social, and emotional development so that you're confident on test day. Feeling ready? Let's jump in. Problem number 1. Mary believes that she and her friend Clark have a great relationship. They stay at each other's houses often, and they help each other with chores. Mary is great at math and helps Clark with his algebra homework, while Clark is great at writing essays and helps Mary with her English homework. Which theory best explains Mary and Clark's relationship? Let's rule out the theories that are incorrect. Dialectical theory would not apply here, because that is focusing on tension between opposing forces or needs in a relationship. And since we don't see any conflict here, we would not choose that one. Confirming and valuing relationships theory is not a formal theory in psychology, so we would exclude that answer. Attachment theory really focuses on childhood bonds that we develop, such as secure attachment or anxious attachment. So we're going to exclude that one from our options. So that leaves us with the best possible answer, which is social exchange theory. Social exchange theory focuses on reciprocation in a relationship. Mary and Clark seem to have that. They give each other support and balance. So the correct answer is social exchange theory. Mary and Clark both benefit from each other. They give help to each other and receive it. The social exchange theory is based on what each person gains from the relationship. Problem number 2. A kindergarten teacher observes that her students are struggling to share during free choice center time. Which of the following is an appropriate tool that the teacher can use in this situation? Let's look at our options. Allowing one student to stay at the center of the circle while the other student leaves would not be an ideal solution here, because it doesn't provide a long-term solution on teaching the child how to share. Next, closing the center completely until the next school day isn't really a great option because it can lead to more conflict since this feels like a punishment for all the children. Separating the students to play at a different center would also not be the best solution because it might reduce conflict in the moment, but it doesn't give the students the skills they need for sharing and cooperation. So we would choose reading a social story that models appropriate phrases and self-regulation. That is correct because it addresses the issue by teaching children the social skills they need to share and resolve conflicts positively. A social story is an appropriate and helpful tool that teachers can implement while helping students navigate social skills, especially at a young age. The social story models the desired skill, in this case, sharing, how to work through emotions, and give students appropriate words and phrases to use should they encounter a similar situation again. Problem number 3. Which of the following best describes how societal expectations influence the communication style of an individual? Let's go through our options. Option number 1, expecting society to have no bearing on communication style would not be a good answer here because cultural values and social roles and situational expectations influence how people communicate. So that is not a great choice. Communicating is determined by the mood of the individual would also be a poor choice here because it doesn't really address why individuals adjust their language style based on social expectations. Communicating based solely on personal inclinations is not the best option because it disregards the influence of societal expectations. So we don't just communicate based on our preference. So that makes the best option here influencing the use of formal or informal language, as it directly addresses the role of societal expectations in shaping an individual's communication style. Societal expectations often dictate whether individuals use formal or informal language, depending on the context. These expectations can vary across cultures and even across different social groups. Problem number 4. Which of the following approaches is most appropriate for a teacher to use in order to teach students about the influence of religious institutions without favoring any specific belief system? Option number 1 says, ask students to share their religious beliefs in a show and tell session. This is not the best idea because it could place unique focus on individual religions and make certain students feel singled out or judged. So we want to keep this neutral for our learning environment. So we would not make this choice. Conduct a lesson about different religious holidays would also not be the best answer because this would focus solely on holidays and could tend to oversimplify religions and not address the broader impact of religious institutions. Invite community members from local religious institutions to speak with the class would not be the best choice, simply because there could be an unintentional favoring of local beliefs in the area, and this solution lacks diversity of religious institutions. So, our best solution here would be to implement inclusive lessons that introduce a variety of world religions. This approach ensures that students learn about multiple belief systems in a balanced way, promoting understanding and respect for diversity without favoring any particular religion. I hope you found this video helpful and you're feeling a little more comfortable with how to approach the test. Check out more videos in this channel to get additional help, and like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our new videos. You can also get a lot of help preparing for this and many other exams at the study.com website. As a member, you can access short, targeted video lessons, extra study materials, personalized study plans, and hundreds of practice questions like the ones we just went over. Please come back and share your success with us once you've aced the Praxis Early Childhood Education exam. Study well and good luck.